Hi guys, now we'll see Leetcode SQL question biggest single number. So we are given a table named my numbers. Here we have only one column num, and this table may contain duplicate entries. That means there is no primary key for this table. Now it is given that a single number is a number that appeared only once in this table. And now we have to find the largest single number. And if there is no single number, report null. Now we'll see examples so that we can understand this question in a better way. So this is my numbers table. Here we have only one column num and it contains some values. Now if we see only like 1, 4, 5, 6 are appearing only once. So they are single numbers. Now among these 6 is the largest number. So largest single number. So we'll return 6 as our answer. Now how we can approach this? So we'll approach this in parts. So first try to filter rows based on the condition that we get only single numbers. So that we can do simply by grouping the rows based on num, then just filtering based on the condition that count of num should be equal to 1. Now all the rows we get all the entries which are having only single number. Now we can simply apply the aggregate function max on num column, then we'll get our result. We'll see the actual query to understand this approach in a better way. So first we are like filtering the rows based on the condition that the entries should we having only single number. So that we are doing by simply selecting num from my numbers, then we are grouping the rows based on num and then filtering based on the condition that count of the number should be equal to 1. We are using here having clause because we want to filter after grouping is done or after group by. So we cannot use where clause is used when we want to filter before grouping or before group by. Now we are storing this result in a temporary table. So in temporary table we are having the records or rows that contains only single numbers. Now we have single number in temp, so we'll just apply max function on the num column and we'll get the largest or greatest single number. That will be our desired output.